House prices rose at record levels, after central banks like the Federal Reserve decided to cut its policy rate to 0% rates, in 2020. Central banks purchase large quantities of treasuries and mortgage-backed securities, and they provided forward guidance that the interest rates were likely to remain very low, for a long period of time. Quantitative easing started, and very low mortgage interest rates raised the demand for housing. Supply chains issues and bottlenecks made construction of new homes very hard, so these factors made house prices increase rapidly, almost reaching the moon. Instead of encouraging saving and investment, central banks' low interest rates led to the creation of fake wealth and fake rich people. In a healthy economy, wealth increases as goods and services are offered. But in the fake economy, fake rich people are created by having debt at low interest rates. These fake rich people don't use their own money. They just go to the bank and ask for it. Free money increases asset prices like bonds, stocks and real estate. Fake rich people are created when their assets go up in price. But it is an illusion, because when the free money stops, interest rates rise, and banks and governments started asking for their money, fake rich people start becoming scared. Central banks pumped up the supply of money for too long. Printing money and giving stimulus checks to everyone made consumer prices rise, and inflation skyrocketed. All of a sudden central banks reversed course and a tightening cycle begun. The game has now changed. The era of ultra-low interest rates and quantitative easing died in 2022, with the arrival of high inflation. Central banks will no longer come to the rescue of speculative markets. There is still people denying any downturn, and when it's called a crash, they will come back saying it is only a temporary slight correction or that it is different this time. But the reality is that interest rates hikes are already deflating the housing market, causing a massive recession. When a recession hits, many people will suffer. There's been a lot of concern about the housing market lately. Many people are afraid and at risk of not being able to pay their mortgages, leading to a wave of foreclosures. The new year 2023 will be one of uncertainty. There are also concerns about the future of inflation and monetary policy. Higher interest rates will bring casualties, as debt becomes higher and defaults start to happen. Given the uncertainty, market turmoil is also likely to continue. Companies are buying hundreds of thousands of homes to keep them vacant in order to maintain scarcity and put them on the market, evicting renters and asking them for higher rents. Renters are hoping that cost of houses crash, so they can finally buy and own a home. Many people are piling on credit card debt in order to survive, just as interest rates are reaching historic highs. The recent frantic buying and ridiculous increase in prices was obviously artificial. Houses simply weren't worth that much more. Young people are finding very hard to ever have a family, so they either stay with their parents or share a house with others. It is crucial to know how to behave and what to do when a complete meltdown hits the economy. Instead of panicking or sleeping in order to forget all your problems, what should people do? If you like this video, please like and subscribe and also comment down below. It would help tremendously this new channel so it can get to more people. And now, let's get back to the topic. Getting a paper and start thinking about how to profit from the housing market crash of 2023 sounds like a good idea, so let's check 5 steps that you should do right now. Step 1. Save money. It is obvious, but this is essential. Even you can afford to pay rent. Maybe paying $2,000 a month in rent for a small bedroom apartment is not going to be the smartest financial decision. Living in some areas is stupid expensive. It may be better to live at your parents' home for a few years and save money, than to live paycheck to feel like a winner living independent. The more cash available you have saved, the better. If home prices decline and you already have a good amount of money saved up for a down payment, the less you'll need to pay in interest. Step 2. Budget definition. After you save some money, you have to figure out how to pay to support living expenses. The very act of moving out will cost you money. From transporting your belongings to paying your security deposit, there are a lot of additional expenses. Get rid of any debt you may have, that is, eat into your monthly cash flow during the savings period. Don't buy a new car, try to use public transportation. Don't use your credit card for a long vacation, and have fun at home or somewhere else near, instead. Step 3. Have an emergency fund. You should have enough saved to have an emergency fund. Unexpected expenses may come up while you're moving into your new home. Setting up an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months worth of expenses would be recommended. Step 4. Investigate the right places to invest. Housing prices haven't collapsed yet, so there is still time to search for a new place go live in. Research all the areas that you feel are the most suitable for you and seize the opportunity when it happens. Many people have to buy and sell homes for a number of reasons: to start a new family, increase an existing family, moving to another city, retiring, studying abroad, and so on. The area of an investment property should have a high occupancy rate, having lots of people wanting to rent a home there. That will make you sure that your home is located in a desirable place. Go out and explore new places, walk around town, and talk to your future neighbors. Step 5. Make the decision. Will there be a housing market crash in 2023? It is possible, especially if interest rates continue to rise. However, a housing bubble is always a temporary event. No one can predict with 100% accuracy what will happen in the next year. Instead, a buyer needs to make the decision on whether to buy, by examining their needs and budget. A housing price correction is an excellent time for buyers to find a new home. When it happens, you should be prepared to make the final decision and buy that house. Do you think that the market will crash? What are your thoughts? Please comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to learn more about these topics, I will be posting at least twice a week, so stay tuned and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my new YouTube channel, if you enjoyed it.